Hello friends, I'm Anuradha from JagoInvestor.com. So today in this video, I'll be basically reviewing Corona Kavach Policy. As you all know that Corona has caused a lot of anxiety and lot of fears in all of our lives. And basically it has created more anxiety in those people's life whom actually don't have health insurance policy. And we can say that IRDAI has come across a standard COVID related basic health insurance policy, which I mentioned is known as Corona Kavach Policy. So it is a good move by IRDAI. So let us see that what this policy is actually talking about and what are its features, benefits, sum assured and all. So to begin with that, the features of this policy is that this policy can be taken on individual as well as family floater basis. Family floater basis actually includes spouse, parents, then parents-in-law, then dependent children up to 25 years of age, and who all can take this policy. So basically this policy can be taken between the age group of 18 years to 65 years, and the minimum and maximum sum assured this policy is offering is from 50,000 to 5 lakh. And this the tenure of this policy is 3.5 months, 6.5 months, and 9.5 months, which actually includes a waiting period. So yes, this policy also has a waiting period of 15 days, and you all can also get tax benefit on this policy on premium paid under section 80D. So moving on to what all is covered in this policy. So first of all, it is a hospitalization cover. So basically there are two types of cover in this policy. So first is on basis of indemnity basis, which covers hospitalization cover. And second is actually it is an add-on benefit basis, which actually gives hospital daily cash. So let us come across what comes under a hospitalization cover. So first of all, let us understand that hospitalization cover expenses, what all is included in that. So if a person who has tested positive for COVID-19 and is actually hospitalized, so if the person is hospitalized for more than 24 hours, then only the expenses, whatever is incurred in this hospitalization cover, will be covered in this policy. So expenses such as room rent expenses, the nursing expenses, ICU, and surgeon expenses, then blood, oxygen, so many more details. I will not get into details, but these all things will be covered. And one more thing is that ambulance charges up to rupees 2,000 will also be given if the ambulance is being used for COVID-19 related purpose. And the next is home care treatment expense. So we all know that Corona has 3 to 4 stages, and many people don't require actually hospitalization. So if the doctors tell that a person can be treated at home, then there are this home care treatment expense comes under that. So it is actually taken a maximum up to 14 days per incident. And if the medical practitioner, means if the doctors have advised the insured person to go under treatment at home with actually continuous monitoring of doctors, then whatever expenses have been incurred in home care treatment can be actually covered in this policy. And expenses actually made related to treatment of COVID will be covered in this policy. So such as diagnostic tests, which is actually went at home, and diagnostic centers, then medicines which are prescribed by doctors, then consultation charges of medical practitioner, and various other things. So the next is then pre and post hospitalization medical expenses. So let us understand that what is pre and post medical expenses. So pre hospitalization medical expenses means that 15 days prior to admission in the hospital. So whatever expenses an insured goes 15 days prior to admitting in the hospital, so those expenses will be covered under pre-hospitalization medical expenses. So pre-hospitalization medical expenses will be of 15 days, and post-hospitalization medical expense means that if the person is already admitted in the hospital and after getting discharged, so after getting discharged for the 30 days, the person, whatever expenses the person goes across will be covered in this policy related to this COVID-19 medical expenses. So, like I mentioned in the features of this policy, that hospital daily cash is also there. So this is actually an add-on benefit in this policy. So under this benefit, actually the insured gets 0.5% of sum insured per day, which is actually maximum up to 15 days. So if insured takes up this add-on benefit, then maximum up to 15 days, the insured will get 0.5% of the sum assured on daily basis, per day basis. So you all must be having a question that where can I go and purchase this policy? So actually IRDAI has actually given authority to 30 general and health insurance companies who actually can market this policy. So I'll be naming few of them, and you can go in the description. I'll be listing the link. You can read this article where I have written each and every detail about Corona Kavach policy. You can click on this link and you can read what this policy is actually talking about. So just to name the few general and health insurance company. So one is Aditya Birla Health Insurance Company, then ICICI Lombard General Insurance Company, then Kotak Mahindra General Insurance Company, then SBI General Insurance Company is also there. So you all must be having this question that what will be the premium of this policy. So just to name a few of companies, what the premium they are actually offering. So for Star Health Insurance Company, so for age group 0 to 45 years, the premium is rupees 5,172, and for Bajaj Allianz for 0 to 35 years, it is 1,320 rupees, and for National Insurance 0 to 25 years, it is rupees 1,185. So I will not get into much detail. Again, I'm telling you that you can click on the link which I'll be giving, and you can read in detail the premium structure. And like any other policy, this policy also has some exclusions. So let us see what are these exclusions. I will not get into much detail. So just to highlight you, if there are any diagnostic expenses which are not related to COVID, then that will not be covered. So if this person has tested COVID positive in a foreign country, and if this person is going under treatment, then the expenses, whatever he'll be going through in the foreign country, will not be covered at all. So whatever the expenses a person goes within our country, as within our country, will only be covered in this policy. And furthermore is that if there is any expenses incurred on unproven treatment, then procedures or supplies related to COVID will actually not be covered in this policy. So this was all that I wanted to share in this video. So I'll be actually giving a link in the description. Please click on that link and you can read in detail. I have reviewed this policy. Thank you so much.